Hey guys, this is Karob speaking, and today we are back in Tea Garden Simulator with our little journey from OKT to Supremely OKT. And we just started up again in the second season with a little bit of a cheat help in order to re-establish where we were. Now, let's get back into it. It is time for the second flush of the season. Our first one, because we are only making black tea and oolong at the moment. Also had a little bit of green in there thrown in for good measure, because oolong is so awful at the moment. But, well, it's not really that awful actually. Maybe it's better than making green right now. Should give that a go. I mean, this is very low on water. But I think we don't want to waste any time during this flush. It's our first money-making flush, and we certainly do need money in order to get to those terroirs that allow us to beat the game handily. As we have seen, it might have worked with planting the other cultivar there. We can still improve this terroir quite a bit, I would say. This is not looking too awesome at the moment. Especially this factor here, the flavonol factor, is something that we need to up. The red bars are the impact from our plot of land, and that can be upped. Like 79, not great. You see here we do have great potential in there, almost 90. So they are basically multiplied. So you get 89% times 100%, so that's perfect in this weather. And then you have the 79% there from the terroir, and that nets us 65. Hurts a little. If we get this one up to 90 as well, then that would be up at 80-ish, 81. And the same for amino acids, but there it's not so much a matter of the terroir. And now let's check out the caffeine. Caffeine is looking good, we just need to up it in the plants itself. And then there was the chloroplast factor as well for the... caffeine is its own thing. So, no, should just need to up this one for black tea. I think this is the first time, last episode, that is, where I had to fully do the processing of 2 teas in parallel. And it worked out really well. It feels stressful, but it isn't too bad. So let's place our green tea here and our black tea here, and let's get started. Now it's getting really hot. And we have temperatures of 39 degrees right now, which means that oxidation is happening everywhere really quickly. And we do get evaporation even during normal procedure. That sucks. It's not optimal. Okay, cool. We're going to do black tea first in this setting. Minimum temperature, maximum airflow. Just oxidize it really quickly, and then we're going to throw it into the charcoal pit. Get the enzymes killed, and then we dry it out in the trays. And so we kind of do the same thing for the green stuff, but they do need some cell damage first. So it's going to be... Let's try to automate this process, right? So we do have 30 seconds there. I don't think I've shown you automation yet. So there, the game, yes, but not this. So this one goes there. And then we have... Yeah, these settings are fine. And once they are done there, we do want to... Do we want to put them in here? Minimum temperature. I think that was it, right? So 120 seconds, or did we? I think we had some time left over last time. Well, yeah, let's do it like this. Just chain this one to that and this one to this one. Okay. And then once they are done, they are going to... I doubt we need the extra oxidation there. We do need to kill the enzymes though. Do we want to do this before then? Probably after the bruising. We did go pretty well with 5 seconds. This is going to be quite the complex thing to do here, actually. So this one goes there, 5 seconds, then this goes there, and once the 120 seconds are done, they go into each one of these. The settings need to be done already, and then they just do whatever. Yeah, I guess we see how it pans out. The black tea does need some time in there. Not much oh no, there's a little bit happening here. There's a lot of oxidation happening, that's for sure. But we can start it out a little on the slow side so that we can watch what happens to the green tea instead. Are you ready? So the only thing that you need to do is to start this, and then, well, we do need to start these as well. Whoop! And now, let's see, they are plopping over there, and automatically being bruised, and then automatically being killed, and then dried, and let's see what happens there. Yeah, this is looking good. 3.1 stars. But we stop you right there. That is way too much oxidation going on. Yeah, we do need to stop it there. The time was certainly too long. They would have become oolong tea, I guess. Let's just manually drop them in here now and have them dry out for the rest of the time. And we can now check in on our beautiful black tea that is very slowly oxidizing and also losing moisture. But I think we need to speed that up a little. So let's stop the process like this and set the airflow to max now that we have the green tea done. Wow, that oxidation meter is going in such big steps. Like each second is a very noticeable step up, like a % per tick basically. And here we go. It's rising. And we stop it there. I think now we should be able to kill that stuff off. Let's drop them in here into the pit, and let's go with 7 seconds this time around. I think 10 was slightly too much. Maybe not, but 8. Let's compromise on 8. And this is paused. Good. Now we throw those on. Let's see what happens to the enzyme levels right there. Should be big steps at the start. Yeah, nice. Get that stuff killed. Oh yeah, look at the quality rise. 0.32, that's solid. And we have no airflow there. It's looking good. And we do have, for the leaves, they are still a little low, so I think we can drop them in here and even get them some additional airflow. Just keeping an eye on them so that they don't go insane on the... they are certainly not going insane. Barely black tea. Come on, you can go better. This is certainly quite a bit better. 4.2. Let's check it out. I think they're losing a little here. Yep, ever so slightly. You can see them decrease. So the quality is going to come down. But it's also at the same time rising for becoming better in terms of oxidation. So there we have our 2.8 star green, and here comes the overtime. $60. Ouch. So here we go. 4.3. 4.3. There you go. This is this one is 4.3. This one is 4.2. What's the difference? Oh yeah, ever so slightly. This was the 1 second difference there. Anyway, 4.3. We're getting really damn close. So if we just optimize our plot of land a little bit more, I think we can get the 4.5 we're aiming for. And of course, we need to make a new brand of tea, sub-brand of tea. Okay, Black, the new one. Because we have a 4.3 sitting right there, and we can't let our customers buy an improved version of the 4.1. No, it has to be a watered down version of the 4.3 because we like money. So, we're going to put that right there. Develop a new brand. Of course, it is called OK Black. 1015. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good to me. That was a really quick process, by the way. Still have 220 seconds remaining. And the rain is starting. No need to water the plants. We still... there is need to water the plants. It's unfortunate. Alright, well. No more 500 star tea for you. We need to water this stuff, otherwise it just goes dying. Don't want that. I know what I do. A big harvest of green tea. It's not a... Let's not talk about quality for the green tea, but just in general. Just wanted to remove some fish leaves, you know, and this has happened. And I can't use sun withering when it rains. Yeah, that makes things a little bit more complicated. But we didn't pluck anything that that was specific about this. We just took everything. So we can make whatever tea we like. What would be suitable? Well, green does need the UV. Let's see what's even in there. I don't think there will be much. Oh. This looks rough. This looks very rough. Yeah. I mean, we can just start. Can just start with this. Drop it in there. 30 sec. Done. Almost got all of it out anyway. Because the values are so much lower now. Not hand-plucked material. And this should be able to extract all what remains here. No, we're not. Nothing remains there. So now, what do? We need to dry this stuff in the drying racks. Also, capacity 70 kilos. This is going to be a super simple recipe. Drop it all in there. How to make bad green tea. I'll show you. Alright, let's just pop that in there and let it oxidize and dry. Then we're going to kill the enzymes right there. Oh, that's a lot of weight. That will take a while. So, you go there. 8 seconds, not quite required, I don't think. 6. And same goes here. 6 seconds. There goes another 20 kilos. Okay, we have that. The time automatically halts, of course, as nothing is running. And then I'm going to drop them in there. How much more do... they should not oxidize, preferably. So let's put that to minimum. And do the same thing here. Drop that in. Minimum. And time shall pass. We can track the tea's progress. It's very slow. But it's also getting very close to optimal oxidation levels. So that should be a decent quality tea. After all, despite us harvesting everything, just out of coincidence, was not planned at all. Just nuked the field. Like, flattened it. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at that. Oh no! Overtime required, but this is such a good quantity. I don't care for 60 bucks there. And there we go, 2.4. Question is, can we put that into this tea? We can. Oh my god, we are screwing over the buyer so hard. Wow. That is nasty. I love it. Okay, I think we can get another round of decent black tea in there. And I do want to have the largest quantity possible. Because the flush is almost over, so let's just nuke it. Right? 100 kilos almost. Ooh! Watch that harvester, yo. This is looking a little dangerous. I hope you're tied to the shade trees there, Mr. Driver. Alright, 500 bucks for that one, but it pulls out so much. Should be worth it. 100 kilos of this stuff. Okay. how do we deal with this one? What do we need to do first? So first up, withering machine. I'm setting... Oh, oxidizing machine, sorry. That's the withering machine. I'm going to set it to maximum... Is it set correctly? Yes. Minimum temperature. Currently 37.8. Still very high. But fortunately, yeah, now there is some evaporation there. 0.01. But maximum airflow. And starting them at the same time, of course. Like this. And let's go. Wow. It's oxidizing so quickly. And we're going to stop it right there. And now... Oh, that doesn't fit into the charcoal pits. Yeah, this is going to take a while then. There's going to be a lot of small batches. 10 seconds in there. Drop you off. Drop you off. Here 10 seconds as well. And this is paused, yes. Okay. There you go. 10 seconds. Let's see how bad it is. 55, 49. Yeah. Roasty, roasty. Down to 26. Okay, so do we want further oxidation happening there? Let's put those in the trays. Just make sure they have the same settings. 1. That will absolutely minimize the amount of oxidation. I think we need another tray. There will be 6 batches, yes. Yeah, this is looking pretty solid. I think we can even up the airflow a little. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay. Solid. What do these look like? They also need some help with airflow. Alright, very simple change. Just to deactivate them and then change the airflow and reactivate them. Like this. There we go, there we go. Okay. Keep an eye on them. Definitely not going to throw away this batch. Some overtime is required. Oh, there we go. And all done. 3.1 star. It is as mediocre as you would have thought. But, I mean, really quite good. This is a lot of money. I like how they put 4 stars on their 3.1 star tea. That's very generous rounding there. That's perfect fit for our general corporate strategy. And just to show you the difference between our panic harvest tea, or towards the end of the second flush, and the actual good tea, look at the taste profile here. So you have that one, that's our cheaper tea, and then boop, some difference there. I mean, we could do another harvest of even worse black tea. I think I'm going to do that, actually. 70 kilos this time around. Drying reasonably quickly now in the trays. That cheap shit. And also getting to a positive oxidation status, it looks like. Perfect? Maybe? It's overshooting perfect slightly. There it's perfect. And now it's deteriorating, but still a 3-star. We probably can sell this as a... What did we have there? As a 3.1? Yeah, easy. No, it's not compatible! Oh no! No, it is compatible. I must have selected the other T there. Yeah, okay. Fine. Fine, you can have that one. No, this one! What? This one isn't... How? How is one of them compatible and the other's not? Must be exactly on the edge or something. Cool. All tea is in there. Standard customer benefit of 50%. I mean, I can't really complain. Got 13 kilos of 405 buck tea. And they're... and 20 kilos from the previous day. 445 bucks per kilo. So yeah, this was a pretty solid flush for us. The monsoon season has started now, and what we need to do is to prepare the fields, let them rest, and prepare the fields for the next flush. The one that is the most important and most lucrative for us. and that is in August. So, what we need to do here, if we look at this plot of land, is it's pretty bad overall right now because it lacks the previous year's modifications throughout. And of course, all these values are slowly coming back down, especially during monsoon season, back down to where they were before you had planted anything. But, and treated it, because everything gets washed out. But it's still at a heightened level, of course, so we're going to start from a higher up base. This, by the way, is even more extreme on the sloped terroirs that we have here, because the washing out the drainage effect is higher. One thing that we should check out is how much this decreases each day. Especially here. Here we have iron 55.9. Now, next week, iron 54.8. So this is rapidly decreasing during monsoon season. Oh, pests. Yeah, need to get rid of those. So in August, we start with the basically the oolong and the black tea season, but oolong not so great because it's still so damn wet. And this terroir unfortunately has very bad drainage, which means that we have to wait all the way to September, October with that to get the highest quality. But that means we have more time for treatments. 2 times magnesium sulfate. And now, this is already looking so juicy. I think I'm going with a round of zinc or NPK. Because NPK, what that does is give a nice boost there to the caffeine. But the flavonols are needed, basically. So, let's see. They are really damn low here. Yeah, gotta fix that. So, it is zinc sulfate for this one. Alright, rain has almost stopped. And I think we can start harvesting now. For black tea, it's looking okay. The weather isn't perfect there for the flavonols just yet. Or, well, it's not going to be any more times during the year. The main flush for that has passed. But we can make some really good quality tea still. Probably 3.5 stars, 3.8 maybe? Yeah, next time around I need to spend more money on putting more iron pyrite in. We do need that iron in this soil. Alright, but now what we are going to do is a solid harvest. Let's see what the quality of this tea is in general. So, pick the best stuff. Mother leaf. Lowest quality. But the quantity is so much nicer. Let's go with that. Let's see what we can make. So, that is scheduled for this one. And here we're going to try and make an oolong tea. Also 2nd and 3rd leaf. And that's just 20 kilos. It's fine. That is looking reasonably nice. And this could be higher. Quite a bit higher. This is at 100% water level. Which means that you get a multiplier of 70%, I believe it is. It's like really bad for both of these. So we are lacking 30% that we could have. But still going to produce a decent oolong. What do we need? We do need no UV. We do need some cell damage. So quite a lot of cell damage. Well, let's just throw it in there and smile. Right, our oolong tea has been tumbled. It's feeling a little confused already. Now, how do we proceed? Let's see, we do need to pull out moisture, nothing more. It's all good. That means now we just need drying and potentially 2 to 3 seconds or maybe 4 of enzyme destruction. The question is if we can oxidize it enough in the drying rack. Should we give it a go and see if the pointer is rising quick enough? So, if it is, then we don't need the... that does look quick enough, doesn't it? It's going to reach the oolong. And there, we have reached the correct levels for the black tea. Putting that into the fire pit first. to help it. Like this, 10 seconds, oh, standard time. How much enzymes do we have? Little less than usual. Okay. Oh yeah, that was overkill. That was overkill, but alas, can't be undone now. So we are setting this one up. Yep, looking good. That has some ways to go, but I think it should be fine. So let's just start this up and see how we proceed with our oolong. That one needs to have the timer reset, and still has ways to go there. So let's speed it up. Yeah, that seems about right. So stop it there. We do need to set this down to just a few seconds. And maybe 3? This is very, very sensitive to CD, UV, E, and where do we have another E here somewhere? No, we don't. Okay, it's just 2 E, so it's not that sensitive. Especially considering that the worst one, benzyl alcohol, is in low supply anyway. So let's do 5 seconds. Put that stuff in. And nuke it. Let's see how it reacts. Not at all, because time isn't running. And yeah, slight increase in quality, slight increase. Static, static, static. Okay, good. And there we go. Now it's just a little wait. We see what beautiful quality we get out of this. Overtime it is once again. Come on, can get it done. This is looking good though. How's this one looking? Also really damn good. 3.5 star, can't complain. And 3.4, also not too bad considering it's so damn wet. Okay, I think I put those into tea house now. Also good to have some other variants of tea so that we get some more money in. And it's done. That's another good 6 kilos there and 4 here. Solid money. We do need it though, because those treatments are quite expensive. Still having 15 kilos of this stuff. No more green tea. Well, I think that was a successful start to the flush. And it is now the last week of August. The main season for us begins right now. Or it's basically where we make our most cash. And the best season for oolong is still to come. Alright, hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.